So most people think healing or being a pro manifester means the problems like vanish. The problem people, all of that just vanish. That when you're high vibing and you're on a different frequency, you stop attracting hard clients, the money stress, the relationship breakdowns, the health issues, all of it. But let me tell you the truth. That's not healing. Healing doesn't erase life. Healing does not erase your human evolution on this planet. Healing is about how you move with life instead of against it. It's about your nervous system finally being at home, returning home to yourself, returning home to your nervous system. So, how do you know if you're really healed and not just pretending?
One, two, three, four.
How do you know if you're really healed and not just pretending? Okay, let me break it down. Point number one, you stop making challenges mean something about you. So, in survival, every problem becomes proof that you're either the problem or they're the problem. So you spiral into the I'm not smart enough. Why do I know all of this information and I'm still fucking up life? I attract the wrong people. Oh my God, I failed again. Why is the economy this way? That sort of thing. But when you're healed, you see the loop. You notice, oh, that's my nervous system in survival. That's not my truth. So you start attaching higher meaning to things like, this rude client showed me where I don't set boundaries. So thank you so much, life. You see? So here's a client story, Susan. She's a mom entrepreneur and she was ready to burn down her whole business because she kept attracting like draining clients, failed partnerships. She was just very frustrated with a lot of aspects in her life. But when she learned to stop personalizing everything, and making things mean something about her or that she's not enough and so on. And she started to regulate and learned how to regulate her nervous system. Everything changed. She started attracting higher caliber clients. She cut her workload in half and actually started earning more, working 50% less. All right. So, point number two, you bounce back faster. Healing doesn't mean you're never triggered again. It means the trigger doesn't hijack you for days, weeks, or months. So Susan used to spiral for days after one bad client call and then months after bad investment deals. Now she notices it, knows exactly how to regulate her nervous system. She's back in her power within minutes, and that bounce back, her bouncing back very quickly, that's sovereignty. That's when you know you've left survival. And just so you know, like 95% of the population is living in survival, just so you know. Right? Point number three, you no longer need the world to change for you to feel safe. So in survival, your nervous system says, I can only be okay if the money's flowing. I can only be okay if I have a partner or my partner shows up a certain way or if my kids behave a certain way, if my business works a certain way. That's all conditional safety. So when you're healed, you learn I can feel safe and grounded even in chaos because I know how to turn chaos into innovation. Susan said, learning this was really powerful, like in her business, obviously, but also her marriage, parenting has completely changed. She stopped needing them to behave a certain way. And suddenly the intimacy started to deepen. Her kids even said that she was more present and fun. And her body also, she lost 15 pounds, not from willpower, but because her nervous system wasn't like constantly stressed mode, in stress mode anymore. And then she was stress eating a lot. Point number four, You harmonize with life instead of fighting it. See, in survival, you're pushing, you're controlling, you're hustling. I got to make this happen because you don't trust life. You don't believe that things will open up for you if you follow your heart and soul. So you're exhausting yourself trying to bend life to your will. You're not working with it. And this is not about like not working hard and just pray and hope that things will just work. I don't like function that way at all. It's about understanding like it's about efficiency. It's to work with life instead of against it. It's about going with the current instead of against the current, you see? But when you're healed, you realize life isn't punishing you. Actually, life, that current in life, that invisible current is actually guiding you. And then you understand how life is guiding you. So now you see that the challenges aren't proof that you're messing things up. No, they're mirror. They're mirrors helping you see what you need to shed, what you need to let go, and is also guiding you towards new vistas in your life that are more aligned to your heart. And so when you harmonize with life, you stop, like, I'm going to just say it, pretending you're fine, pretending things are great, pretending when you're not. Instead, you lean into where you're not fine in your body, in your nervous system. And when we truly understand how to do this, it opens you up to start flowing with life again, which is so powerful. So, where do you start? Well, you don't start in your head, okay? Please, no mindset. And not that there's anything wrong with mindset, but your mind creates the very loops you're trying to fix right now. So, where you want to start is in your nervous system because that's where real safety lives. A lot of people don't realize it, but you got so used to abandoning yourself, abandoning your nervous system, that now your nervous system is in fight or flight. And because your nervous system is in fight or flight, it's like your mind has hijacked you, and now you're like totally in this loop and you're trying to get out of it. That's the frustration. That is the feeling inside of your body that has you not feeling really well, is because you're not anchored in your nervous system. But when your nervous system feels anchored and you naturally step into your true magnetism, you step into your genius and your truth. And so that's why I created a free 5-part course, and it's called Success That Feels Like Home. Because this is not about hustling harder, it's about ending the survival loop you can't see and learn how to regulate your nervous system and finally creating success that feels light, that feels like home for you. So the link is below. This is my gift to you because when you're home in your nervous system, everything else in life starts to feel like home too.